why you want an IBM business partner involved in your Maximo upgrade or new implementation. Obviously, the software is coming from IBM, whether it comes from the IBM salesperson direct or through a business partner. And so in our experience in dealing with customers, up front, there's oftentimes a lack of clarity as to why is that partner here, what do they do? And it's a very fair question. And when we have to look at the way IBM works. IBM is a software vendor, and their goal is to produce software with a bunch of capabilities that will help customers across dozens of industries with thousands of different use cases. The partner's job is to understand that customer's needs in great detail and work with them over a period of months or years to understand how to optimize their practices and processes and configure that Maximo application to enhance those practices and processes such that it returns value to the organization, not only on day one, but on day 300, 600, and 3,000 as you go down the road. And from an IBM perspective, you have an IBM seller who, unfortunately, more often than not, over the course of a few years, is going to be reassigned and realigned and no longer be your seller. As a result, they are not incentivized to get real deep and to really take the time to foster a long-term relationship. And it's the world they live in. It's not a knock on them and their choices as an individual. It's the professional side of things and how they're driven. Whereas on the business partner side of the fence, the long-term relationship is everything. That is our goal, and that's how we not only help our customers drive long-term value, but that's also how we learn how our customers work in those nth degree of detail. And across industries and across customers, we are able to learn through different scenarios and different examples of ways to optimize operations and software usage that aren't necessarily apparent. And that creates unexpected value for the customers and return on investment. So the business partner is there for a very different reason. The business partner is not there to teach you about the technical capabilities of the platform you're buying as much as they are there to help you understand how those technical capabilities, or a subset of those, map very well to your needs and your use case, and what you can expect in terms of an efficiency gain, an ROI, and operational improvement as a result of that. And so we play two different roles, and we work well together, hand in hand. And the key for a buyer is to really ensure that your business partner that you're working with alongside that IBM seller is one who has some experience in understanding the position you're in and where you want to be. And I understand there's oftentimes a strong inclination to align that with industry. And at times that can be important. The truth of the matter is, more often than not, what's really important is if you have regulatory oversight that your partner understands how to comply with regulatory oversight. And if you're facing a certain type of challenge within the management or growth of your business, that they have experience with that type of challenge, because that's the depth that you as the customer need in terms of experience from your partner, so that you're getting the best guidance, the best suggestions, the best options on how to get the most out of your dollar that you are investing in the platform and implementation. At the end of the day, there's no reason you shouldn't see a return on investment out of the Maximo platform. There's a tremendous amount of capability in there. You should always see an ROI. And if you're not, then something in that process of selecting the partner, defining the scope, and being willing to make changes in order to get to that ROI, that efficiency gain, something broke down in there. So at the end of the day, what we know doing this for 30 years at Benetti is that there's always opportunity on the table. And it's a matter of understanding how to go look for it, how to interrogate, if you will, those practices and processes, and find the opportunities. And that's where we are here. We're here to partner with you and not only make you successful, make you look like a hero in your organization. You want to get there? You're unsure how? Of course, it's deep water, and that's not your job. But that's why we're here. Reach out. Give us a call, shoot us an email, like, subscribe, get ready with Benetti. Let's go.